What's up, y'all? It's your girl Malika checking in with another episode of From the Block podcast. I come up with Justin here.
How y'all doing, man?
And okay. I don't have a playlist for today because we about to have a serious town hall meeting because it's a lot that it's a lot that's been going on.
Lock in. And it's important.
We gotta talk. Okay, so hip hop has been the backbone of culture for literally decades. So many genres have been influenced by the sound, style, and creativity of, hip hop. So such as, like K-pop, R&B. I mean, the list literally goes on
Everything.
and on. Yeah, everything. So to take it a step further, black music, and when I say black music, I mean everything from the instruments, the sounds, the rhythms, things of that nature, has, historical origins and traces back to the continent of Africa. Now, that particular sound has influenced the sound of every single musical genre. I don't care if you're talking about hip hop, country, rock and roll, blues, all of that. Okay. So with the sound and history so monumental, it's pretty surprising to see what the genre has become in present day. 5 years ago, I could name so many hip hop artists that had sold well over 100,000 units and have, made iconic collabs that we still bump to this day as if it dropped last night. Mm-hmm. And in 2024, it's getting kind of hard to repeat that fact. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't happen because Future and Metro just dropped a really dope album, but what I am saying is that it's not as common. But what I am saying is that it's not as common as before. With scandal after scandal, talented OGs beefing, there's only really one question that remains. Are OGs or newer artists killing hip hop? What is actually going on in hip hop? So
first of all, let me just say something. Future Hendrix, you my dog. East Side forever, you know what I'm saying? Zone 6. But 4 out of 17.
No.
That was, I slimed in type shit like that. And I forgot what the other one's called. Those are probably the only 4 songs I thought were good.
How you gonna come for Future and you can't even name the right
because
track?
It was that forgettable.
No, it was not.
It was that forgettable.
No, it was not.
The beats were great. First of all, let me just say.
No, I'm gonna help you out.
First of all,
I'm gonna help you out.
Wait. First of all, I don't even care about Kendrick's verse. Give me the original like that verse. I want the one with the shenane on my feet. Okay, look. I want the one where he was like, the one that Travis at with a dunna. I want that. I want the TikTok.
No.
That I heard, that verse was crazy. That's number 1. Cinderella was good, slimed in like that type shit. And then Running Out of Time, and that was nah.
Exactly.
I wasn't, like I said, again, I'm not the biggest fan of it. We gotta go back and go through it again.
If anything, that's one of the best albums that have released so far in the new year.
Of this year? No.
Compared to what? Compared to what?
No.
The year, technically, we're still in the first quarter of the year. This is one of the best projects that has dropped.
We need to go back.
As compared to what? Exactly.
Let me tell y'all a slept on that 21 Savage American Dream. That was yes. That was
okay.
I
forgot about that.
That's
one.
number 1.
Okay,
Man,
I forgot about
I'm
that
talking
one.
about he didn't miss. Let me tell y'all
I forgot
another.
About that one. Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay, I forgot 21 dropped this year. That was a good album.
21's my number 1 to me.
But then
American,
it was compared to
that might have been one of his best works yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it was so under the radar. And I'm actually gonna go to the tour, but I gotta go to the Gunna show first. You know what I'm saying? You did. Gotta go to that one first. I don't care.
No, that was
Gunna
last
show
year.
is June 11th. State Farm. I'm in there.
Okay, so then apart from 21 dropping back in January, and then this.
Well, I guess, yeah.
This
Okay,
project,
great. Yeah, okay. So that's all we got to work with for right now. Cool.
No, don't say that.
But it's going to get washed pretty easily.
No, it's not. First of all, Metro's beat production on this one, top tier.
For sure. Metro's beat production, yes, it was great. I just felt like Future just kind of got in and just did whatever. I don't feel like
No.
and it got carried by the controversy of Kendrick's verse, which did surprise me, and that was great and all. But again, this is just me. And when we talk about the OGs with the youngins, quite frankly, like I say, y'all need to let the youngins cook. Rich Amiri is hard. Lil Tecca is hard. My boy Dill, he hard. It's so many good up-and-coming artists. Don Toliver, unpopular opinion, will be better than Travis Scott. When it's all said and done, I think he has better range. I think he can sing better. I think he has better vocals. I think he uses the same beats and he brings them to a different light. I love Travis when it comes to rage music and when it comes to, because he's one of the best entertainers in hip hop right now. Travis Scott, he is one of the best entertainers. He has some of the greatest energy. But when we talk about production and we talk about like Don Toliver, it's like he took Travis, but then he added a little Kanye twist to it.
I'm still kind of asleep on Don Toliver. Not gonna lie. But can I be transparent? This is off topic. Can I be transparent?
Yeah.
I low-key feel like I'm still stuck in like the 2010s era because whenever like the double XL freshman list drop, right? I can probably only name about 2-3 people.
Well, let's stop right there. No one cares.
List.
The double XL. Ever since that lady got outed, ever since they got bought by the big labels and that lady got outed for them basically people buying spots, the labels buying spots, in the newer generation, XXL is invalidated. See, that's another thing too. Because of TikTok and because of social media,
definitely social media.
There's new waves with how this music's being introduced.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna cap, right? I remember growing up and I would watch The Breakfast Club and it would be like, okay, brand new artists. We got a brand new artist in the building, J. Cole. We have a brand new artist in the building, Wiz Khalifa. As a youngin', I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen them. Like, that's dope. Now, shout out to them, but they're interviewing people, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. But that's weird to say because I'm very young and I should know. But it's like, I just feel like the idea of being a celebrity within the next like 6-7 years is going to be kind of like I feel like celebrity status ain't gonna matter because I feel like anybody.
It will never be the same. You'll never have somebody that's as big as Michael Jackson. And the reason why,
I ain't even talking about as big as Michael Jackson. I just feel like, and I don't know if this applies to other genres.
No, you'll never have anybody as big as Michael Jackson ever again.
Yeah, that's true.
No. There's a main reason why.
You say you don't think so?
No, you'll never have somebody big as Michael. No, you'll never because you'll never have somebody with the look when the accessibility takes away from the allure and the mysteriousness of being a celebrity. One thing we equivalate celebrities to is because as a celebrity, you only saw them in their work. You didn't. Nowadays, they doing 20 versus ones in a widescreen on YouTube channels. You see these dudes every day. So what happens is the concept of a celebrity is going to go away because it's no longer about being a celebrity.
I say give it about 6-7 years.
It's evolved. And it's about being you. It's about
but wait, though,
and getting it to the masses.
Do you feel like that same logic applies to other genres or strictly
yes,
hip hop?
It's catching up to other genres. It's evolving in hip hop first because we're the originators.
Okay, I like that. It's gonna
start at hip hop first. And this is a message that goes to all you old labels, all you tech boys and Sony and Amazon Music and 300 and all you get out of here, get out of the young generation's way. Stop trying to capitalize and make these dudes sign over 100% of their masters. See, the problem, another thing is too with music right now is these labels are getting so money hungry, they're going after who's viral, not after who's actually good at music.
No,
they get one viral moment.
That's a major fact.
Sometimes the person who goes viral is actually good at music, but most times they just had a viral moment. It just happens, and they think that a viral moment equivalates to $1 million. Nowadays, you get a viral snippet for 30 seconds, you can get 500,000 off that. You can get some.
Because I remember my senior year at Georgia State. Y'all remember that song? She a runner, she a track star. I remember he got signed, but where is he at now?
Well,
but shout out to him though.
He works with my boy.
Did he get a
No,
murder case?
that was Buddy who did the
Oh,
Bust
beatbox,
Down Roadie
beatbox.
Avalanche. I thought not Kai, not Kai. I'm sorry. It was the
And Mama, don't worry, you raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. Yeah,
he went to jail too. But you know what I'm talking about. My bad, Kai. My bad. That's you.
The beatbox guy, the
young
thugging in
kid,
my.
he made the one song that was like the dance that was like end drop whatever, and I think he had a murder charge. Not to name that. It was like Watch Me. It wasn't Watch Me Will.
Him. Oh, that's old. That's
he
like
went,
10
he
years
had a
ago.
murder charge randomly out of nowhere. But
that's
you
old. I'm
see
talking
it-
about something current.
You see it. You saw it in the old days. We go back and we talk about how Rich Kids and Travis Porter, how they fell apart, and how they talk about how there was label issues. Wale, he's talked about label issues. T-Pain, he's talked about label issues. Kendrick, he's talked about label.
Yeah.
All of
SZA too.
It's
I realized that labels are alone. They have to get their money back.
yeah,
They don't care about
but see, and the reason why they're not letting these new generation people come up is because wait a minute, we don't need these labels anymore. We can go make a couple $100,000 off our own YouTube ad revenues. Take that money and go take $100,000 and go invest in the studio time and go invest in our distribution and publishing.
I don't think the issue is about labels, being loans. So I feel like that's common knowledge. The issue is
It's not though.
Yo.
See, that to artists, it's not.
I just feel like, and like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this is really prominent in hip hop. You'll hear something go viral, right? Don't even know if they're talented or not. Don't even know if they can make a follow-up, but you see that's gaining traction. Automatically, we're going to sign them. Automatically, we're going to, do this. And then they can't even sell out, let alone arenas. They can't even sell out
speaking of
theaters
that, I'm
theaters
glad
in
you
their
got on it.
in their hometown.
I'm glad
so
you
it's
got
like,
on it.
what happened? Like, remember the stories of, people going to different A&Rs? Like, are A&Rs even still a thing anymore?
A&Rs are a thing, but the problem is they're making their homeboys the A&R instead of actual people that know music and know how to network. A&Rs are dead. Now,
So that's why I'm like-
now let's speak, wait, because I want to speak on
And
that
that's
part.
why labels are losing money, because you're not signing talented people.
People go viral, and then let me tell you another thing, and this is my always hot topic, and I love festivals. That's what I want to do one day. Stop letting these artists jump from viral moment to festivals and not have to build their way up to these moments. And let me tell you why festivals ruin a lot of the expectations of these new artists. They think that just because you had a couple 100,000 views on YouTube and people know your one song, people are at Rolling Loud because Travis has a discography. You're just an extra. You
That is very
don't need
true.
to be so because this is my exactly. So because this is my this is it's a trickle down effect, right? So look at what JT's doing right now. People, you saw on Twitter there's a big controversy of why is JT performing at Sakai? Why is JT performing at these little clubs? What you don't understand is. Yeah, JT from City Girls. Yeah,
She's solo
she's
now.
doing her own solo act and she's got her album out and it's doing great. And she's selling out these clubs and she's building it back in the old days. But the thing is, what you don't understand is artists, you need to pay attention to this and pay attention to this very clearly. Because I know a couple of y'all y'all been waiting for me to talk about this. You go, seriously, you get you a moment. Okay, cool. Build on that. Next step, you need to go into these intimate settings. You need to build hard ticket sale base. You need to start in these clubs. Work with your local promoter. It's a win-win for both of us. You work with your local promoter. You say, hey, I'm going to charge you $5,000 to $10,000 to come through. You need to sell out this club. Yeah, you might see the promoter go make $30,000, $40,000, but you don't understand. We put up 20, the club, the bottles, all the decorations, the ambiance, etc., to make sure that you have a good night. Fellas, I'm going to make $20,000 regardless. I don't need you.
But it's funny you said that too, because they was attempting to clown Offset on Twitter.
Yeah,
but it makes sense.
That's what you're supposed to do.
In this economy too, y'all better be grateful. What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do. We've gotten so used to, what's his name blew up on TikTok. He's now performing at Rolling Loud. Then he goes and performs in front of 20,000 people. You think those 20,000 people are there for you, and now you're going to come back and we're trying to book you for, I'm just going to throw a throwback. Y'all don't know about this, but we're trying to book you for Mansion Elon, and you're going to charge me $40,000. Dog, you can't sell 100 tickets.
And that's
gotta
very
market
true.
you. You haven't earned the right to do that. You think you've earned the right to do that because you're over here, at Rolling Loud or at Lollapalooza or at Broccoli City. You know what I'm saying? All these different festivals that there is now, there's an abundance of them. And you think that just because you performed there and had 20,000 people singing to your song, no, you just so happen to be there and they remember the moment. You're not the one.
People think that in like social media followers as well, that it equates to them having this this particular mindset of I don't have to do that. Like that, bro. Like I said, one, you can't even sell out the State Farm Arena. You can't even sell out the Buckhead
Forget
Theater.
The State Farm Arena, Buckhead Theater. You can't sell.
Yeah,
out,
you can't sell out the Buckhead Theater.
Revel.
So it's like wait.
You can't. What you? We had you. They said, who is that? But they don't know you like that yet. Now, not saying they won't, not saying you can't build to that point, but you need to work on it. You go look at, and I'm gonna give you an example of a couple young artists. I mentioned them earlier. Look at Lil Tecca. Lil Tecca was doing venues, little 200-300 warehouse venues. Then the next album, he got to 1,000. Now he's selling out his whole tour. Now he can demand 60 to 100,000. Now he can do that. See, we miss these days of working, and we see JT now. You see how JT rocking now. Watch the next thing she drops. Watch how she moves up to the arenas. You are trying to move to arenas too fast. You're trying to move up the ladder too fast. You have to put the work in. Yes, every once in a while, we're going to get those sensations like Sexy Red. Shout out my dog, Sexy. You did. Love you, by the way. I hope you keep doing your thing. Amazing. Yes, we're going to get those sensations sometimes like Glorilla, like Sexy, like Lotto, Big Lotto, shout out Vaughn, all of them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get those sensations sometimes. But even Lotto, though, Lotto was doing her club runs. Lotto was doing battle. Lotto was doing battle rap before she got her first hit. Then she was doing club runs. Then she was doing a couple festivals. Now she's an arena artist. You have to earn that right. A perfect example of this, 21 Savage. I bring him up a lot because to me, he did things the right way. He didn't sell it. If you go back in one of his interviews when he talked about how T.I., he asked T.I. for $1 million, and T.I. was like, what you're going to do for what I'm going to have to make you do for that $1 million? Because if I give you $1 million, I'm going to want 5 back. And what you're going to have to give me for that ain't worth it for you. You need to just take your money, wherever you're getting it from. I don't care. Take the money, invest it, get you a 80-20 publishing and distribution deal, and stay that way, and then work your way up. Because see, that's why he was doing those club runs. Actually, and then he went from those club runs to arena, and from arena, now he's able to. But it's crazy
because even what you're saying, right? When we talk about hip hop artists having, going through these different motions, right? At least one thing that they can say is that they have a hit that people know. Now, this is slightly off topic, but this was like really just irritating me. Talk about the underground artists that nobody knows. Now, mind you, they may have like 30,000 followers on Instagram. Cool. Nobody, if they drop something, it's going double aluminum, right? But then they want to charge like small promoters $10,000 for them to perform.
Absolutely insane.
And that's crazy. You should not be doing your promoters, your local promoters like that in your city, because you never know how these people can actually be beneficial to you and help you out in your career, in your growing career. But you trying to, act on greed and make your head more bigger than what it is, and that's absurd.
Because a lot of them aren't good at music. A lot of them are just in it for the money. A lot of them just see the chains.
That's absurd.
They see the lifestyle. A lot of people, and that's what I always, again, it goes back to the same conversation I always have. You cannot be in it for the lifestyle. You have to do things that you have
like
to
when I say you, social media followers do not matter. I mean, of course, grow your following.
No, it matters, but
it matters, but it don't. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Because like I said, you can have those 20,000, 30,000 followers, but if your name alone can't sell out a local club or a local theater, then what do you...
If you can't bring 10%...
Then what's the point?
If 10% of your following isn't actively trying to participate in what you're
then it's no point.
Then what is the point? And again, I say this because I'm on the other side of things. Artists, it would make your life, you would make so much more money if you worked with the promoters, if you created thing, especially while you're hot. Because if you do it, see that you're thinking backwards. You want to do it while you're cold. Well, it doesn't make any sense on our end anymore. I was gonna pack this Saturday night out with a good theme and some drink deals. Anyways, I could have easily, while you were hot, we could have worked out a deal where, hey, and again, this is just me. I would work out a deal if I was supposed to be somebody's A&R as a promoter. What I would do is I would get all the top dogs around the southeastern region, in the western region, wherever it may be, and I would also make sure I hit the smaller towns. I'm going to Milwaukee. I'm going
For sure.
I'm going to Indianapolis. I'm going to Pittsburgh. I'm going to shout out what's it called in Virginia? What city is that? Where the
Jamestown?
HBCU is. Not VCU. Dang, I can't think of it.
Well, why are you thinking?
I can't think of it. But anyways, long story short, look, I can't think of it. Basically, the long story is I'm hitting smaller cities. I'm working out deals with the club. I'm working out deals with the promoter that's there. And I'm making it make sense to where I'm still getting paid, but what I'm doing is I'm going and I'm building a base. I'm building a following. And then the next project, I go and I do
Slightly
this.
off topic, but sometimes I do just wonder if other genres of music do artists that are part of other genres, do they treat their promoters like that? Because I can confirm, right? I can name you about 5 Afrobeats artists that are doing their things, that's doing their thing in Europe and in Europe and in Africa, and you might have possibly have heard of them in America too. Mind you, they're not as big as like what Taylor Swift, but they're doing their thing. And I guarantee you, those African clubs on Buford Highway, you gonna see them at one of them. So I'm kind of like curious to know if other artists of different genres, do they treat their promoters
The smart artists
like
hired their favorite promoter as their A&R. And it's popular within the promoting marketing community, but if you're smart and you're an artist and you get a little buzz, hire a promoter to be your A&R. Why? Because we more than likely know exactly where you need to be performing. Because another aspect of being a performer is knowing who to give your shows to.
That's
If
true.
you give it to some random person who can't bring anybody out and is only relying on your name to make it happen, you're more than likely not going to see a growth in your audience. You're just going to see a retention. But if you're getting somebody who genuinely has a strong marketing, who has a strong email, who has a strong text blast, who has a strong following already, then you're tapping in somewhere that you might not necessarily have reached without them. So having somebody that knows who to call is very important as well.
Yeah,
But
that's very true.
as far as, like I said, with the OGs and the youngins, man, I think that there's plenty of good elite talent out here. I just think that
In terms of hip hop, right?
in terms of hip hop, I just think that the OGs need to get out the way. I also think that you need to understand that we have redefined and evolve and let hip hop evolve to a different level. Like people might not call, people might not call people like Tekka and Amiri and Don Toliver hip hop, but it is. It's what I like to call rock star hip hop.
Send me a playlist of like the new
wave,
artists,
man. I
yeah,
got so
doing
many
their
of
thing.
those. Hold on, man.
I could post that on Instagram.
I got so
but
many of those.
but right, okay. So this is something very important though that I do want to mention. So I just feel like in height of everything that's just been going on in the culture / genre, do you think the public has been deceived for decades? Like, is 2024 the year hip hop actually gets exposed for its true nature?
I think we're at kind of a disconnect where a lot of the old is getting filtered out. We're in a transition phase right now. A lot of the old's getting filtered out, and you have kind of like for instance, right? Like my age, right? I'm 26, and I got to kind of live through the Jeezy, Gucci, them days where it was gangster rap. But the thing is, we're not in this, and I said this years ago, we're not really in a gangster rap era anymore. We're in a rock star rap. And it's just becoming an acceptance of that, of where it's no longer about, it's no longer about, the gangsters, the fly, the cool, the in the club. We're not doing that no more. We at the festivals, we at the underground scenes, we outside, we making music for YouTube and TikTok and living life and things of that nature. We still driving the flashy cars. We still trying to pull all.
Yeah, because I don't think that's ever gonna go away.
It's never gonna go away. It's just been redefined.
Redefined.
It's been redefined, and I think that's again. This is my personal opinion. It's just been redefined from where you don't have to be from the hood to be in hip hop. I felt like that was always the connotation where if you're not from the hood, you can't do hip hop.
I feel like the Migos changed that.
Yeah, they started it. The Migos started it where, and then like a lot of them kids, you know what I'm saying, they're not really from the hood. Like we talk about Tekka, like, I mentioned him because he makes great music. He's one of my favorite younger artists. Man, if you listen to his last tape, 500 Pounds, I gotta pull up his song names because I'm not good with song names, y'all.
You guys send me that playlist of the newer, because I feel like I'm lost because I don't.
This album right here, one of the best albums that dropped last year.
What's the name of it?
TEC.
Okay.
One of the best. Gist, 500 Pounds, Fell in Love, Real Discussions, Dead or Alive, Want It Bad. Some of my favorite songs. And then of course he has Down With Me. One of my favorite songs. My top 5 albums of last year will completely shatter anybody. It would be Don Toliver, the one he dropped in January, which was Love Sick. Love Sick is my number 1. I'm putting Sexy in there because she took over. Gotta have Sexy in there. Number 3 is Nicki. OG Nicki, she dropped one of the hits. Number 4 is Rollo. Shout out my boy Rollo Rodriguez, Mobile, Alabama, 251. He dropped one of the best tapes of 2024. And then my 5th.
2023,
and then, 2023, I'm sorry. That's one of the OGs. And then my fifth is Lil Tekka. That's my personal top 5 of the year. I know Travis dropped. It was cool. Wasn't better than Don to me. I know Uzi dropped. No, it wasn't. For All the Dogs is 7. 6 is Uzi. 7 is For All the Dogs. Now. No, wasn't better than Don. Wasn't better than Lovesick. It was not better than Lovesick.
I didn't listen to both, so I don't know.
Lovesick was amazing. Was amazing. It was that good. I
really
fell in love with what? I think For All the Dogs. So For All the Dogs for me. Wait, Lovesick? She don't even want to strip no more. She don't want to see that pole. Oh, what? Don Toliver. Wait, hold on. No pole, embarrassed. Luckily, I'm having love sickness. Let her go.
Over the one that had Carnegie, the album that had Carnegie on it, that had.
Oh yeah,
wait.
no. That's his best album.
For clarification, we're still talking about Don Toliver, right?
Hell yeah, Don Toliver.
Okay.
Heaven or Hell is Cardigan After Party. Wasted, Can't Feel My Legs. Candy Company had enough. Okay,
I'm about to listen to it in the car because I'm asleep. I don't know anything.
This is one of the best. Yeah, for sure. It's got way more range. It's got way better range. Utopia was not as good as Don Toliver. I know you're a little confused. Look, I'm telling you, go listen to Don T.
That's why I'm silent, because I don't really listen to Don Toliver.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm trying to, do I have Don Toliver on my playlist?
Absolutely, it was way better. Man, Don T, Love Sick was amazing. And For All the Dogs is 7. I think the back end of For All...
Oh, pause. I have a song called No Idea by Don Toliver.
Yes.
But I don't even remember listening to it. But it's on my phone.
No Idea.
That's the album I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I don't even remember listening to it, but it's on my phone.
That was 2020 Don Toliver. Candy man.
But Gunna last year is top 5, bro.
Oh, so Gunna's 6, and then For All the Dogs is 7 on my personal list. Now my unbiased top 5 in terms of unbiased would be For All the Dogs, Sexy, Gunna, Rollo, And then my fifth would probably be, I'm still gonna put Love Sick over Utopia, but we'll put Utopia there just to be whatever. It's still Love Sick to me. Let me go back through my let me go back through my 2023 real quick. Who am I missing? Oh, and we're gonna give an honorable mention to Young Nudie because we're gonna give an honorable. We're also gonna give an honor. Yeah, we're gonna give an honorable mention to Young Nudie. We're gonna give an honorable mention as well to let me think. I know this one's gonna sound a little crazy, but where is he? Was it 2023 or was it 2022? Love Sick was Love Sick all the way through. Amazing. I mean, man, what?
Love Sick. I'm gonna put it on too because everybody. I don't really know anything.
I mean, Pink Tape was over Utopia for me. Pink Tape was Uzi. And I'm sorry. Sex Money Drugs by Lucky. That album also has to go somewhere. Lucky was 2023. No Bap, Super Ski, 2021
Lucky
vibes.
who?
No. Yes, Lucky. If you see it, you see it. Yeah, that's I don't know if he's future artist, but he's one of the young up. He's another
I was thinking
big,
Lucky Day too. Who is Lucky?
No,
What is
Lucky
happening?
Day is hard, but no, Lucky is. Hey, look, yes, Lucky is. Oh my goodness, Lucky. Go listen to
Bro, this whole conversation just confirms that I don't know any
not in my top 10.
any new artists.
Lucki. Lucky.
Huh? This whole conversation confirms that I don't know any new artists for real.
Man,
That I'm
Lucky,
stuck in 20.
Lucky is.
I'm trying.
No, you know what? So look, I'm gonna say this. I only know most of these people because my youngins are telling me about them.
But I'm still young. I'm not even old.
But I mean, like. But there's definitely no. I'm telling you,
Don't do me like that. Chill out.
Because look, I'm 26. There's definitely a disconnect between Lucky, Tekka, NLE, and all. Yeah, Tekka. But if you go 18 to 22, they gonna die by Rich Amiri. They gonna die by Lil Tekka. Lucky, you can put one skill of it. We can go bust down middle part of side. You can put a Lucky song on, and I'm telling you right now, you can play one line of Super Ski, word for word.
Who is Super Ski?
Super Ski.
What is happening?
I like it. Is he? No, I like it. I'm trying to.
We've seen him perform.
I like it. How he's making. He make it. But again, he's redefining the definition. You see the way he dresses, ski mask, golds in his mouth, with the VHS filter background. You're thinking, oh, he about to come on here. I'm a money fiend. I'm a cash that. No, he came on here. I'm about to slide like APM. Cause what that water and Clayco like, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, Drake. I feel you, my boy. Zone 3 got them women. But yeah, no, like me, because I know what these labels be doing in the background, I don't get my stuff through means. Now I do think we need to bring SoundCloud back. I treat my TikTok like SoundCloud. Go through the TikTok sounds. And go through some of them TikTok sounds and go listen to some of them snippets and then go actually look the artists up. I promise you, you're gonna find so many people. I would love somebody to make a TikTok sounds. I have one, like I have a playlist where I have TikTok should do a deal with SoundCloud. If they did one of those where they took the TikTok sounds and they made a playlist with a lot of these artists, there's so many amazing artists out that we don't listen to, and I get it. We're not that old, but there's a big disconnect because how we got the music and how the new people are getting the music are two totally different things. We went through You Just Got Let Go and Hot 107.9, 5 o'clock, new artist of the week, and we went through the through the Breakfast Club, and we went through the interviews and things of this nature. They're getting it through the YouTube channels. They listening to Kai Cenat and Duke and Phantom and Asian and Chris Next Door and Jinxie and Sketch and all these new dudes, you know what I'm saying? And Nick Merckx and these guys that are playing these newer artists that are these guys are reaching out to those people because they understand my music is catered towards them. The rest of everybody else will catch on later. They're playing their songs on the streams, on Twitch, on Kick. They're playing these songs on the YouTube video intros. They're giving them the licensing to do that. They're playing these songs on the TikTok snippets. You see somebody come up with some new trend that has their song in the background all of a sudden. That's how I found Rich Amiri. That's how I found One Call. I heard some TikTok trend and snippet, and I was like, oh, this is cool to listen to. And it's a little different, but again, it's not the fact that hip hop is dying. It's just evolving and transforming into something new. This is the same thing they said about Soulja Boy when we were growing up. You remember back in 07 when they got on us about a YouTube artist, LimeWire, Frostwire.
Also, I didn't even know till I was watching T-Pain's podcast that T-Pain caught a lot of heat back in the day because they said... I did not know that. They caught a lot of heat back in the day.
They said Jay-Z said...
Yeah, I didn't know until I watched the podcast. I had no idea.
Going to be the death of hip-hop. What? They said he was going to be the death of... They called T-Pain... I remember he has an interview about how he was depressed. T-Pain, if you listening, we would love to have you on. Usher said, yeah, it was Usher. I'm sorry, it was Usher. Usher went out his way to say T-Pain will be the death of hip hop.
Usher dissed T-Pain.
Yes. Oh man.
He told him on the plane that he needs to switch up his shit. Like you need to stop. Like basically, you need to switch up his shit.
What you doing ain't gonna work.
What you're doing is
damn.
Man, when I tell you it was,
he ain't seen him pass, and he called T-Pain over
to the back.
Yeah, to tell him
it was
damn.
They were
horrible.
on a private jet together. T-Pain was like, he thought Usher was calling back to like congratulate him, like, hey, let's do a song together, let's do an album together.
Nah, man. They said they genuinely. I remember they made fun. I remember them saying, "Oh, this Soulja Boy stuff is a gimmick." I remember everybody. Now every label should be on their knees thanking Soulja Boy. He created the blueprint of what you use today. And I get it. I know he be acting weird sometimes. I know he be doing the most. But let's not act like Big Soulja. Let's not act like Chief Keef didn't create. Chief Keef created a whole new sound genre.
He did.
They couldn't. What you gonna do? Come to O Block? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Is what changed the music industry.
Yeah.
That's what killed A&R. When everybody was like, all you got, everybody's like,
you in your kitchen,
all your niggas jumping around.
Yeah, because see, they discredited Wayne for it, and then Chief Keef really made a career out of it, and he stayed. Well, you remember Wayne? He made the Carter 2 or the Carter 3. He made that in the. He made that in the hotel room with his little.
Video wise.
You mean music video wise? Oh, for sure.
It went from the budgets being here to
budget being there. He was like, I can do more with less. And see, the problem is the reason why. And again, it goes back to these major labels, these dudes that feel like we got all this money, we trying to throw it around, but then you're realizing you don't need that. These dudes can go make 10K off a YouTube video, take that money and go put it in a music video and then go make another 10K. Then we going to go on tour. We going to go sell out a 1,000-person venue. Look, you go buy you a venue for $3. You got a pop song right now. You call up your local promoter. Hey, look, let's do a 50-50 split. But you pay for the expenses. Okay, bet. I'm going to go spend 5 bands on this venue right here. All right, boom. I just spent 5 bands. I'm going to sell tickets for an average mean of $30. 20, 30, 40. You know what I'm saying? Those are reasonable prices. I'm going to sell 1,500 of those tickets. I just sold 1,500 at a mean average of $30. That's $60,000. I just gave the artist 30. I took $5K out the pot. I put that back in my pocket for the venue costs. I gave the artist 25. I keep the other money. I just walked home with some money. He just walked home with some money. He now takes that 25K. He puts 15,000 down on some studio time. He goes and makes the next hit. Now he comes back and tells the artist, he tells the promoter, I need 30K up front. But you saw I sold 1,000 last time. I got 3 hits now. I'm going to sell 2,000 this time. This is how you're supposed to grow. That's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, but when you start off, don't come to me talking about you won $30,000 and you got one
Now
2-minute song of a hit.
that I do agree
You
with.
ain't earned that right yet. I can't even go and demand $30,000. I got 5 million in sales on my phone, and I can't go and demand that.
The artists, they don't know to say everything that you just said. They need somebody to represent them.
So what happens is they're predatory. You got these and because these OGs are hating on the youngins, they don't got nobody telling. See, T.I. was being a good OG. He told 21 Savage what to do. These older artists, they want to go and they want to be the youngins. They trying to be Drake. You 37, my boy. Hey, I love you, man. But look.
No, yeah. In regards to what? In regards to what?
Because look, man, I'm gonna get on him specifically, and you might want to,
Hold on, we got about 4 minutes.
But look, stop, look, and this go to all you old artists. I'm sorry to single you out, Drake.
Old.
I'm gonna call a lot of y'all out though.
37's old.
I mean, in rap terms, yeah. In rap terms,
it's
yeah,
mature.
Especially when you've been rapping for over a decade. Y'all need to let these youngins, give them some shine, show them some love, tell these OGs what the game's like.
But Drake always does that though. I'm confused. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, my bad. You know what, Drake? Let me take you out of this. I'm sorry. To y'all OGs that have y'all youngins that are coming up that don't necessarily know what these labels are doing and being predatory. Stop trying to sign them to make your money back from the labels. Yo, Gotti, I'm going to get on you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I know CMG over here signing them horrible deals, causing these folks not to be able to get the money. They can't even tour correctly. They can't even, now, because what happens is they sign those deals, now they want to come to us and do the show for $20K, but the label making them do 40 because they got to get 20. That don't make sense. You don't have enough. Excuse me. You don't have enough. You look, my bad, y'all. This is important because y'all want the entertainment and y'all want the quality, but the problem is we got to make it make sense for everybody involved. You don't have enough quality to be asking for 40,000. Stop. Like y'all should see some of the most outrageous shit I get in my email talking about. You got 2 songs. You asking for $30,000. Who are you?
Yeah,
who are you?
Who asking for 30,000?
Coyle Ray at first did. Coyle Ray at first. Coyle Ray when she had the song with Lil Durk that pull up with the
Oh, back in 2021.
Back in 2021, she asked me for 30,000. Not 30,000. If you told me 10, 15. No.
Was she?
No, she wasn't.
She was bubbling.
She was bubbling because she had a song with
She had the song with she had the song with Pooh Shiesty. She had the song with Dirk. Okay, great.
She had another one too. 2019.
Yeah. You talking about everything, boys, with Trippie Redd. I know. She had that. Yeah, she did, because that was when she was Trippie Redd girlfriend. Yeah. I can teach your bit my language like Rosetta Stone. She had that ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't sing it. But it's a Glock 40. Look.
It also depends on where it depends. Like, if she was getting 30 in her area, that's why she's right.
But that's your area. Again.
That's what fucks up the rates, though.
Yeah.
When artists get something somewhere else, it fucks up the rates.
It's that plus thinking just because you performed at Rolling Loud in front of 20,000 people that you can get these. It doesn't work that way. I'll mention another one who was talking crazy when they first came out.
Don't keep it. Don't edit it out.
When Glow, I'll say for Glow. Well, you know what? I'll say for her. No. Hit Squad cool, but when she signed to CMG, them rates started getting kind of crazy, and I was just like, at that particular time before Yeah Glow came out, you wasn't buzzing like that. Sexy was jumping. Lotto was jumping. You needed to be around that 20-30 range. You was talking 40-50. It wasn't making sense. Look, it's got to make sense to where we eat, they eat, and the venue eat.
But for clarification, though, I feel like even before Glorilla was she still had a
not
big buzz.
50,000. Not 50,000.
Earlier this month, I saw Burna Boy at the State Farm Arena. Now,
GOAT.
mind you, that show was packed out. State Farm arena.
That thing was packed.
It was filled. Yeah, that shit was packed out. Amazing show, by the way. Like, changed my life. But anyway,
Amazing.
everybody was in there, no matter if they was young, middle age, or old, different
Correct.
ethnicities, everybody. And then they had me thinking, Burna Boy, that is an African artist. And I'm trying to think what hip hop artists, because we in Atlanta, we in the South,
Yeah.
home of hip hop. What hip hop artists could do something like
Drake.
that to where they could pack out an arena?
Drake.
And before you give me your answer, my follow up to that, do you think in the next couple of years there's going to be competition in terms of other genres dominating hip hop?
Well, yeah, that's what you're already seeing.
Country dominant.
Yeah, country's dominate. I mean, you're gonna see that regardless because, again, people are, because of social media and because of TikTok, people are starting to recognize different songs from different genres that they're like it. Like I like that one song.
Like Bad Bunny is huge.
Man,
I went to Bad
oh my
Bunny.
goodness,
Oh, no.
Bad Bunny.
I went to
bigger
Bad
Yeah,
Bunny
he's
at
huge.
Mercedes Benz.
What's the one song?
The
Artists,
best
bro?
people I've seen in concert is Bad Bunny and Travis Scott. By far, to my production, to my concert production.
Bad Bunny is a star.
Bad Bunny production is amazing.
That
Travis Scott
idea.
production
Bad Bunny is like-
amazing.
What's the one song I'm thinking about?
Bad Bunny might be
The
bigger
one.
Bad Bunny.
his fans gonna get you for that comment.
Oh,
Shit, they gonna have to get me. They gonna stand on it soon.
What?
Bad Bunny is big.
Bad Bunny's bigger than Drake. Yeah, Bad Bunny's bigger than Drake.
No, not Drake. He said Bad Bunny's bigger than Wizkid. I was like, his fans gonna get you for that.
I mean, this depends on the.
Is he? I don't know.
I don't
I don't know
It's
Wizkid like that.
I don't know.
I know one song.
I don't
That's
know
it.
this song.
You know what I'm saying? You
I
feel
listened
me?
to Bad Bunny last album.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking back, right? Let's say, okay, we time travel. We in 2008. Lil Wayne easily. Well, I'm pretty sure you could probably still do that now. Sell out the State Farm Arena. I'm thinking of another like major hip hop artist at the time, right? Where hip hop's so dominating to where they can sell out these arenas.
It's the same art, same names.
But I'm saying though now,
That's the
Exact
problem,
same names.
and that's the problem though.
I'm saying now in present day, who can genuinely?
It's still the same people.
That's a
That
newer
wasn't back in 2008.
That
wasn't
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
That's new. Okay, give me
Travis-
another
Travis
name
Scott in
though.
2008.
Travis, sexy,
Sexy.
sex. Yes, she already did it. She already did
The
it.
State Farm Arena.
She could sell out State Farm right now. Sexy can sell it out right now.
Right now.
Right now,
Hold
sexy.
on. No.
Yes.
Sexy Red and Friends can.
No.
Not Sexy Red by
No,
herself.
no.
If
No.
Sexy Red do it,
Sexy
she would-
Red
Hey,
and Friends.
I'm letting y'all know right now. Well, first of all,
No, but off
there's
topic-
never not friends.
I don't
they
like-
might not promote it, but there's never not friends.
I don't like how people was
But-
trying to downplay Megan Thee Stallion because Megan Thee Stallion sold out.
That shit too.
Yeah,
I was
Megan
about-
Thee Stallion
I was
sold out
about
the
to
State Farm
say,
Arena,
Megan-
and I don't like how they tried to
Megan,
downplay her for that.
sexy.
Nikki can.
Duh.
Yeah, Nikki
She
did
just
it.
did it.
Yeah, Nikki
Hey,
did
hey,
it.
I went to the Pink Friday. I took my little cousin to the Pink Friday. Hey, man, look. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, make sure y'all know. So my little cousin, you know what I'm saying, she wanted to go. All right, don't put me. Hey, look.
She was begging me.
Hey, I bought them tickets back in December. Very affordable too, $60. I wasn't mad at that. I wasn't mad. Now them fees, Ticketmaster, god damn, 120 to 174. I said, what am I giving you $50 for? What do you need $50 for? But, crazy. Sexy can do it right now. Megan can do it right now. Travis can do it right now.
Sexy can sell out State Farm.
Yes.
Sell out. We talking about
Yes.
sell out. Now, we ain't talking about packed house.
Drop a
We
Sexy
talking
Red.
about, like, ain't no
I'll
more
put my
Sexy
money on it. Sexy Red right now. You give me a hot day. You give me a hot day in the summer. I guarantee. Again, this goes back to the whole thing about is hip hop dead? No, it's just moved in a different direction. And the old heads that are still money hungry are trying to get in the way of the new generation. And we need to stop doing that.
That's an interesting.
And we got to
perspective.
connect. We got to connect it. And we can have, and there's way more to the conversation. We'll definitely have more convos about labels, and we'll have more conversations about, I definitely want to have a, top 5 of 2023, because I think people are very, of artists, again, I mentioned Rich and Miri, I mentioned Tekka, I mentioned Wolfface Joey, Bossman D-Lo, what's his name, from New York, it's one of the drill rappers that's from Kyle Rich and his gang, 42. Them, they got a little motion going on.
And these are all new artists.
These are all new artists, people that we don't talk about them like that, but they should be talked about because they got good music.
Okay.
And Lil Tyler, Don Toliver, I could go down. I got a lot of people I can go down.
You said Lil Tyler?
Lil Tyler. Oh, of course, Tyler, but Lil Tyler.
Oh.
Yeah, Lil Tyler. I might need a Jada
Wait,
Waiter or I need a
Tyler or
Ruby.
Little?
Lil Tyler. Yeah.
Lil Tyler.
Yeah.
L-U-H.
Oh,
I
send that.
might
Put
need
that
a
in the group
Jada
chat.
Waiter or I need a Ruby
You heard me, Jay?
Rose. I just
Put that in
might
the group
too,
chat.
you know what I'm saying?
Lil Tyler, you're right.
One thing about me, I know a hit. I'm in the club every month. I hear a hit. I know what's gonna hit.
If
and
you
what's
drop
not.
music and it's gonna go double aluminum, please do not ask your local promoter for 7,000.
That doesn't make any sense.
that's
Don't even ask me for
egregious.
700. You might have to pay me to come in the club. I don't need you. 1,500 people is gonna come out whether you was here or not, baby girl, baby, whatever it is, whatever it may be. And then don't be afraid to reach out to different cities. Don't be afraid to go different places. Don't be afraid to spend the money to invest to go and perform in a market that you may not necessarily be as big in because you never know. Again, all the great ones started from somewhere. But
Well, and on that note, yeah, so you got your answer. It's the OG/labels that's killing
man,
it.
the OGs, the labels, look, man. And I want to ask y'all, what setting do you prefer newer artists in? Do you prefer them at the festivals where you get to see some of the newer artists earlier during the day? Do you prefer concerts with smaller venues? In general, not just newer artists, but artists in general. What settings do you prefer? You let me know.
Oh, actually, and another question too. Who do you think was better at marketing, the OGs or the newer generation? Answer that in the comments.
That's a good one. That's a topic too.
All right. So with that being said, y'all, make sure you follow Justin on all social media
Hey
platforms.
man, make sure y'all follow From the Block first and foremost. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, period.
Look, they put out great content. And hey, before we go, play some Boss Man D-Lo, please. Let me get him right. Get him right real quick. Since she don't know.
Yeah, I really don't.
Yeah, we're gonna take out right here. We're gonna go out with this. We gotta get you hit real quick. I gotta put a little playlist together for you.
Yeah, you need to.
Obviously, it's some
Yeah, I
songs
see.
you need to know.
We just played. We just had him playing on here too.
As soon as I walked in, he was playing. You really go to your history.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
Go to more.
Library, and then history at the top.
There we go. Pot Scraper. Yeah.
Pot Scraper.
That's my song right there. That's my song right there. Hold on. Okay, we got a little ad. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that may be. Bizarre.
Where is he from?
Florida.
Oh.
Florida got some talent. What? Jack Boy. Who we got? They got Tyler. They got Jack Boy, Tyler, Kodak. They got Wiz, whatever his name is, I forgot. But yeah, Rod Wave, all of them. Left pocket's got blue titties, right pocket's got blues in it. You passing, I don't know what to do with it. I got a shoe, I'm in the damn house. He run his damn mouth. He just hit the door. I'm Mr. Big Road. Mr. Big Road. I'm Mr. Big Road. I'm Mr. Ain't going.